anymore. Just do it.
Don't wait for me, he says. Because these are both meals that...
I'm eating my goulash.
Well, because normally these are meals that take you all day long to make.
Yeah.
And then normally a lamb shank can really dry out.
Oh.
You never, ever, ever have to worry about that with this, ever.
This is the Moroccan one. So
that's the Moroccan one?
Yeah.
Your Moroccan.
Ooh.
Oh, it has dates in it, Shannon.
Oh,
it's to
I'm
die
gonna have
for.
to try that. Okay. I'm assembling
Smell
it.
it. A little date, a little cumin, and you know what is so great? Look at that. If you don't want to deal with the bones,
Okay.
you just take them off. Look at that.
Grief.
Oh my God.
The poor dog's not gonna have anything to eat.
I know. So
Oh,
put a little
man.
sauce on here. So you can
Yeah,
give it any
I
kind
should.
of flavor. Now we put cumin, dates, almonds. You decide what you want in here. We cooked it with a little couscous. It's just the flavor you can change, but the method, it stays the same.
It does.
And the flavor will always be better than when you cook it.
True.
And you don't have to watch about the, if there's enough water in it, enough liquid in it, whatsoever. It just cooks it like
not.
that.
So remember, this is only as long as supplies last. Now, right around the corner. Oh, the corned beef,
The corned beef, and
Oops,
then we
okay.
go. Look at that.
Right.
Nobody wants to make corned beef at home. Why? Because
Okay.
it takes forever.
It does. Hey, all right, the twist and mix is also available. You actually saw Wolfgang doing that baked Alaska in our first show. So whether it's baked Alaskas, whether it's your cake mixes or your brownies, or just your Denver omelet. Okay, you know I gotta get some of the corned beef. You know I do. I can't. I can't live. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. All right, Wolf. And then we got to talk about the spiralizer. All right, my friend. All right, it's time. Let's do it. If you guys are ready, I know I am. With over, Steve, you said over 8,000? Over 8,000 already gone. I tell you, if you dream about carbs and pasta like I do, forget those hunka Burnham loves on the big screen. I want noodles. I want pasta. I want spaghetti. And now you can do it for a fraction of the carbs and a fraction of the calories. Plus, it's fun. It's a feast for the eyes. And I'll tell you, we are well on pace for an early sellout. If you're ready, world launch, Encore. Look at our finest value of the day. Okay, well, we like to start these shows with what we call a wow demonstration. They had me at pasta. They had me at zoodle. That's my wow. And I don't care if you're doing radishes or carrots or zucchini. Now he's putting veggettini. Now he's putting zoodles. Now he's putting spaghetti and meatballs back on your plate. You'll never miss the carbs. You'll never miss the sugar spikes or crashes. It's a feast for the eyes. Wolfgang Puck, with almost 8,000 gone, you have hit this out of the park tonight.
Well, you know, we all feast with our eyes first.
Yes, we do.
We all see our doctor and says, you better eat healthy, you want to live longer. You go home and scratch your head and says, oh my God, this big bowl of pasta I ate, or this I ate, is maybe not the right thing. But I'm not saying that you're going to be a vegetarian or eat vegetables all the time. All I want you to do is eat a little bit more vegetables because they are really good for you.
They are.
If you prepare them in an interesting way and also they look good, you will eat them. I know my children, Alexander and Oliver, they love the vegetables.
You will. Hey, and by the way, and I won't show the brand name, but, and Marian, I can almost guess where you got this. I spent about $5 a pop. Is that what you were spending?
Ounces.
Okay.
Yeah,
because this is what I was doing. Because I have the manual spiralizers at home.
Yeah.
So it's maybe half as much. They're anywhere from $5 to $6 a piece.
Yeah, just for one little thing like that.
One little thing.
It's like almost $9 a pound, and it's 49 cents for butternut squash.
So that's a flex pay, basically. So for less than a flex pay, you can have mountains of zucchini and butternut squash. I'm going to show everybody what they get, and then...
Okay, and then we get going.
And we get going. Now, here's the problem. It's a good problem to have.
What should I do first?
If you want the pink, Steve, we have what, the final 3,000 pink? Am I close? Okay, so a little over 3,000 of the pink. That is it for the entire broadcast day. White, red, and the black are actually the most popular. Blue is the second most limited. You get a recipe booklet, you get a carafe, and let me just take you on a tour of this. Unlike everyone else in the world, no one else is doing an electric spiralizer. Wolfgang does 3, not 1, but 3 blade inserts. Now you see the little teeth? That's your julienne. So that's what the people, you know, most people would call your zoodles, right? Then I love this little double blade. To me, those look like egg noodles, you know, like the big wide egg noodles. He includes that for free. And then the showstopper, go big or go home, the wrap it up with a big old bow, what I call the ribbon noodles. You get that cone as well. And then the final thing I want to mention, Steve, it's really true. Almost everyone getting the Today's Special is getting Marion's cookbook, right? The problem is you might not be able to buy the cookbook later in the day because we brought in far fewer of the cookbooks than we did of our Today's Special. Get that cookbook if you are getting our best buy of the day. And then, Steve, final thing, how many carafes do I have left? We have the final 2,000 of an additional carafe, which, you know, buy one, share one, take one to work, you know, sweet or savory. What are you doing over there?
You're going to come back to me. That's the big question. It's not to be or not to be. Jesus Christ. I can't say Jesus Christ because...
cheese and rice.
Yeah, cheese and rice. Yeah, come back to me. All right. Now look at that. Here we make our stir fry. This is gonna be the most elegant stir fry you ever had.
No, so
all the vegetables you had, I love a little radishes in it. It spices it up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, now look at that.
Okay, even
look at that beautiful,
you do
freshly cut veggies.
Can I just say, just if you use it as garnish, that's so pretty, right?
Exactly. So now I have my pan here, and how easy it was that to cut everything the same way.
Seconds.
Yeah.
Seconds.
So if you want to do that by hand or with the mandolin, you cut your fingers off before you do anything. Now,
never be able to do it.
Ginger.
Okay.
And garlic.
Okay.
All right, you heat it up, just like that. So it's just a little touch. I use olive oil, you use whatever you have at home.
It smells so good.
Yeah, and then...
I'm serious, even if you just use that as a garnish.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you didn't do anything to it, it's so pretty.
I know, so you can use all the root vegetables, broccoli stems, cauliflower
broccoli stems, those are watermelon radish, that's carrot, right? Is that sweet potato or what's the little...
Sweet potatoes, and that's parsnip here. So you decide what you like, carrots. Okay, let's just throw everything in here.
It's so pretty.
I know. It's beautiful. But you will see the taste.
I know.
So now we need a little salt.
I do want to give you a quick heads up.
Then I'm done.
And Steve, if we could show the item number, I only have, what, 800? Basically, the last 800, and first time in history that we have done this, final 800. This was supposed to have a full airing in this hour. It does not look like that's going to happen. I'll double check. That flex pay might be only for this show, too. So we're going to... Okay, the flex pay is only for this hour. The flex pay is only for this hour with free shipping. Oh, Wolfgang, look at that. And hey,
now look at that. So now you're gonna get all the flavor. Let's put that away from the front here.
And you were telling me things...
You can add a few proteins to it if you want it as a main course. So that way, you already know you have chicken, beef, ham, whatever you have in here, and you make a delicious dish out of it.
And this cooks more uniformly,
totally,
too, right?
Because you can see each slice is exactly the same.
So smart. Hey, one other thing that I want to point out, because I'm always thinking space is a commodity. Look how it nests together. Isn't that brilliant? So it's not taking up any more room in your kitchen. It's a very small profile. It's a very small footprint. In a moment, we'll show you how easy it is to use.
So now, if you want, you can add a little touch of soy sauce if we have some.
Sure. But you know what? Here's the thing. You're saving hundreds, at least in my case, thousands of calories. A little soy sauce in there.
Just a little bit.
Okay. So then you can afford to be generous with your olive oil. You can afford to be generous with your butter. You can afford to be generous with your sauces. Yeah. Because no kidding, if you went to my Facebook...
All right.
Is that done already?
Done.
Oh my gosh, it smells amazing.
But no kidding, if you went to my Facebook page, I figured it out because I wear a Fitbit and I enter my calories. And for the volume of the zoodles that I had, that would have been about 400, regular pasta noodles. It was like 36 calories. So I could add my seasonings, I could add butter, and I didn't have to go bad because think about it, 400 calories versus 36. I mean, eat a whole zucchini, it's like 36 calories. You will never miss the carbs. You will never, ever, ever miss the calories.
Yeah, no, look at that.
Look at how pretty you made that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
But not only it looks delicious, you bring that to the table so you can add some snow peas after to it, whatever you like, or beans or whatever it is.
But remember, this is for today and today only. It's the world launch. Steve, I'm so sorry, I can't see the counter. We're at over, what, 8,500? Okay, 8,300 gone. We are way above what they anticipated. So the good news is I'm launching with Wolfgang. By the time I tune in tomorrow night, it's probably gonna be bye-bye.
Yeah.
If you were thinking wedding, if you're thinking shower, if it's someone, you know, I've whittled my waistline a little bit over the last couple of years, and part of what I did is I had to abandon pasta, and I love it. I'm not even kidding when I say I dream about pasta. I really do. So now Wolfgang is putting my, you know, my zoodles and meatballs back in the menu.
Yeah.
You made vegetini instead of fettuccine. You made vegetini
I'm gonna show
Alfredo.
you. So I made stir-fried vegetables here.
Right.
So now I'm making our famous apple salad. I have people who come from London, and the first thing they walk into our restaurant is we want the apple salad. So we slice the apples. We need some lemon, a little olive oil. We have dates here.
I know. You know, it's so funny. I mean, because people do know I cook, and they're like, why in the world do you have to take Wolfgang Puck home with you? Don't you get enough food at home?
It's too much bother. Don't take him home. Take the machine. It's much better because it does not gonna give you a hard time. Or
yeah, exactly.
doesn't gonna say on
the
Sunday I don't work.
machine doesn't sass me like you do.
I know. I'm difficult.
All right. Well, remember, this is your chance to say hi to Wolfgang.
Yeah.
So stay on the phones. And Wolfgang, you know the fun thing about this is, and I'm going to have Marian show you how to use it because it's so uber easy to use. Wolfgang is also showing off the mixing bowls.
Okay, so if it's for one or two people, whatever it is, make a little bit apples, lemon juice.
Okay, I'm going to do this at home.
A little salt and pepper.
Okay. And this is a salad that you're famous for.
Yeah, people love it. So then we add a little bit of dates.
I love dates.
So you get extra sweetness to it, a few pieces of dates.
Yum.
And if you don't have dates, raisins, maybe some almonds.
Okay, I could do that.
Did I put salt, pepper a little bit?
You did.
Yep.
And a little olive oil.
Little olive oil. Okay.
You mix it well together, and you will say, oh my God, I never knew that having an apple salad could be that delicious.
It's so fragrant. And
so
it's so
fragrant,
bright.
fresh. Oh, it's so
pretty. If you do want, I just want to show everybody, and then we'll get the item number available for you. From our first hour of time together, this is actually, I think it's my favorite, you know, prep center that Wolfgang has done. They're stainless steel mixing bowls, but they double as double boilers. You can actually bake in these.
You want to give me some
Do you know you even get a 5-quart in this? So a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2, a 2.5, and they all nest together. They're $20 off. And then you also get blades that insert so you can actually grate cheese and so forth directly into this. What you gonna do in the little stir fry?
Next.
Okay.
Again, vegetini.
Right, a little vegetini Alfredo.
With tomato basil.
Okay.
Now, instead of using pasta, are you gonna use carrots?
Oh, nice.
So all I have to do is put a little bit of olive oil in the pan.
Right, because that's going to look like that tomato basil
Yeah, it's going to look
pasta.
like a tomato pasta.
Right, it's going to look like a tomato basil pasta.
Exactly.
Okay. So is that your famous tomato soup?
Yeah, so you use my tomato soup.
Okay.
Heat up the pan. You're going to give me a few more carrots, Marian? If you want to.
I'm going to have to do this at home.
If not, we only make a little bit.
Which I was telling Marian, if someone would have told me that at home, I would cry, because I have the little manual ones, and then I also have the ones with the crank. First of all, they are a nightmare to clean. I'll just tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And then I have arthritic hands, so I really was, I couldn't get through a carrot without crying, because my hands would start to hurt and cramp up so bad. This is genius. You will fly through vegetables. When I say I'm going to be zoodling my brains out, I'm having so much fun with this. I've only had mine a couple of days, but you'll look for things to put through this.
And you will really use it, and you will do so many more things.
You will. Now watch how fast Marian is doing this. So is that's like a sweet potato that you're doing there? Oh, it is.
It's a giant
wow,
carrot.
that's a monster carrot.
No comment.
That's a big old carrot. Go big or go home. We stay here at HSN.
If you go to the Asian market, they're always really big.
Oh,
yeah, you know, it's so funny. The Chinese, like my mother never wanted to cook the vegetables or pick them really small.
Oh,
she
really?
said, no, it's such a waste.
Okay, you know what? You know what I should have done? I wish I would have brought one of my manual spiralizers, because to do what Marian just did, I'm just telling you, I'd maybe have one little ribbon.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. That's no joke. If you've used...
And look at that. This was a good old carrot. Look at the color.
That took seconds. And I just want to kind of visually compare this. I have cheated, and I've done these packages at the grocery store. But Miriam's not kidding. They're like $10 a pound. Yeah. That's a flex pay, and it's just a little itty bit. Plus, you don't know how long it's been in the store.
Exactly.
And fresh is always best.
A month ago or a week ago, and you don't know what they put in there to keep them fresh. So now you know exactly.
I know. So how easy is that? Little, little tomato basil.
So if you like them al dente like I do, put them on.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at that. So you have like a little pasta dish, and the kids love it. The grown-ups feel good because they say, okay, I ate healthy.
I know, and you know what's so crazy? I mean, look at the calories on fettuccine Alfredo. You'll cry. And you know what's so sad? The serving size is always like a half a cup. No one ever has a half a cup of pasta, okay?
I know. And then you eat it anyway. No matter what, you eat it.
It's like 4 cups, like at 1,000 calories per serving. You'll have ingested 2,000 or 3,000 calories before you even realize it. You'll like this better.
Look at that.
I mean, you really will.
You can put some almonds on it if you like to. Anything for a little crunch. And you have a beautiful
I am so doing that.
Pasta dish. You know, you eat that, you will feel good.
You're going to save yourself
and you will
a fortune.
sleep well.
You will. Okay, so Marion, can you show us how to use this? Because what I thought was so cool about this is I didn't even read the manual.
I love Wolfgang. It's electric, right? It's the only one on the market that's
because I just put the pieces where they fit, and then I just waited to hear them click, basically.
Measure marks, which is so fantastic. On goes your lid. Choose the shape that you want. He gives you 3.
Okay, I'm going to give a little thing here because I have to cook. I have to make
hurry. One makes spaghetti shape, one makes a thin ribbon, a double ribbon, and one makes a large ribbon. You drop it in. Right into the slot. You add your little collar and turn it till it clicks. Then you just get a play. So you choose whatever it is that you want, center it. On this part of the motor, there's little teeth on this end.
There's a little gripper.
Only one button that you have to push. So right in the top, give it a push, and you get to just have so much fun.
I know.
I love this
I'm telling you, I have had so much fun with this. I am now looking for things to, zoodle. And you have to try it. You just do. We are now closing in on 9,000 being spoken for. Wolfgang, what did you put in the pan out of curiosity?
Okay, I'm gonna make a Veggettini Alfredo.
Veggettini Alfredo, so some like nice heavy cream.
Yeah, so a little heavy cream with Parmesan.
Okay, heavy cream with Parmesan.
Okay.
And remember, I've got Marion's cookbook now. I can't promise what's going to happen later in the day. At this point, because we have sold over 4,000 cookbooks, that's about double what they anticipated. I've got a cookbook now. I've got the pink now. Shop now if you want either one of those. And no kidding, as much as you think you're going to use this, you'll use it more. And Wolfgang, you mentioned your boys. Kids are going to have a blast with this. Are you kidding?
Totally.
They're going to lose their minds. I mean, because first of all, it's like great little finger food. And we haven't shown you in this show, but you could do like little spiral French fries with this. So you could air fry them. You could bake them in the oven. You could fry them in a deep fryer. So remember.
Now look what I'm going to show you now. One thing really easy to do at home. So I have carrots, zucchini, parsnips, or you can have parsley root, whatever you like, turnips. I'm going to put them all like that on my bowl, on my plate here.
Isn't that pretty?
See that?
And now
you can make me a little more white
if you
ones.
Want to keep these separate.
Green ones. Okay, so now I'm going to add sun-dried tomatoes.
Okay.
That's easy to get. You could use olive. Cheese.
Yep, why not? Because you're saving hundreds, if not thousands of calories.
So, and now I'm gonna bake it.
Great. Hey, if you want to do just all, zucchini noodles, if you want to do all butternut squash, ask about the additional carafes. Steve, I think you told me we have only 2,000 for the entire day, I believe. Okay, final 2,000 or 2,100 if you want to be exact, but there is no back order and there is no wait list on this. And then I want to show you again, this is how it all nests together. So I really wasn't making a joke when I said my blow dryer takes up more room in my, my cabinet. It really does. I'm not even kidding. It's a blow dryer bought here from HSN. It's great, but, takes up a bigger footprint than this. And then most of you are getting Marion's cookbook. I've got cookbooks now. As we proceed, that may or may not be be the case. So do your Vegetini Alfredo or your Vegetini. Do
I'm gonna
your
make
tomato
Vegetini
basil.
Alfredo with chicken breast. So that way, in one pot you have everything.
Well, and that's what's so cool. Hey, by the way, the pan that Wolfgang is using, Steve, I've got only 800 of that pan left, right? Now, that's coming up. Now, sadly, that's going to have an abbreviated presentation. Do you know the only other way that you've ever been able to buy this pan is in a $200 cookware set? I've got 800 and 800 only. So I know you're seeing that item number rotate at the bottom of your screen. So grab it. I got to tell you, it will not probably make the full presentation. Oh, and we're doing a flex pay that is good for this hour and this hour only on that pan. And you know, the really cool thing about this, Wolfgang, is it works every time. If you've got arthritis or dexterity issues, you actually, I'm sure your celebrity clients, it's not even whether they're watching calories, but a lot of them are gluten, you know, intolerant.
Everybody watches calories, you know. Nobody gonna tell you, no, I don't watch calories. Everybody now at night, they say, no pasta, please. I do a dinner at somebody's house, they say, no pasta.
Want more zucchini to go inside?
It's okay. I think so.
Okay. So
all right.
You spiralize it. Oh, Renee's got your pasta that was under the broiler.
All right, Renee.
Bring it.
Bring it on, Renee. All right. Now look at that. Here we have our little vegetable dish. Now my kids would not eat zucchini or anything like that, but if I put a little tomato sauce, some mozzarella cheese on it, they say, it smells good, it's gonna be delicious.
It smells fantastic. You're right, we don't love to eat zucchini, but when you see it like that, you're like, oh my God.
So then maybe you drizzle a little bit of olive oil on top and you're done.
I love yours, Wolfgang. You're the only one that has one that's electric where it makes it so easy to do just with the push of a button. Yeah. Shannon's right. The one where you have to twist and twist just makes your arm hurt. Yours makes it easy.
All right, I have enough. Enough.
There you go.
Enough. Okay, so now Vegetini Alfredo. Carrot, zucchini, and parsnips. You can see already it looks like spaghetti. So I'm gonna turn on the heat. I made a little cream sauce with Parmesan and chicken breast here. So no gluten, no carbs.
Nope.
A little salt and pepper.
Oh, Wolfgang, that smells so good.
Yeah.
I mean, heavenly. Hey, don't forget, take a moment to stop by and say hi to Wolfgang. Actually, as you're ordering, hold at the end of the call. If you have tried other spiralizing products, as I have, I should have brought mine in because I feel like I've tried everything. Yeah. And the fact that Wolfgang is doing one of the few in the world that is an electric spiralizer is genius. So if you do have arthritic hands like I do, I've used the little manual ones, I've used the little crank ones, I've used the one with like the little spindle thing.
Now look at it.
They're a nightmare to clean. This is easy.
Yeah.
And you're done already?
Done already.
Oh,
here we have our pasta.
Oh, that smells so yummy. Oh my gosh. But you know what? Okay, you know what's so crazy? You probably cut the calories more than in half.
More, you know what? It's not even close because we all know how many carbohydrates you get and how many calories get in pasta. No, when you eat pasta, it's okay if you go bicycle riding or you do martial arts or go for a big run or whatever. Yeah. But most of the time when we are at home, we don't do that.
That's beautiful.
So we do that. What, though, there's the Parmesan.
If I were doing a traditional fettuccine Alfredo, I've blown my whole week. Yeah. No, I really have.
And here it's delicious, so it's not just good for you, but it is really tasty.
So I want you to see, you can see what Marion and Wolf have done literally in the last 10 minutes. So this beautiful bake, instead of like a lasagna bake, it's like a zucchini bake. Then of course that gorgeous apple salad, that beautiful stir fry. I mean, that I feel like taking a picture of. That's like a magazine.
Just that alone is good to do it.
And then of course that fantastic, instead of like a tomato basil pasta, that's carrots. Remember, all we ask you to do is to pick your color of choice. Now the pink, we have the final 3,000. So if it doesn't sell out in that, you know, overnight videotape airing, first show in the morning, gone for sure. The red and the black are actually the most popular, followed right behind the blue. White, it makes an amazing gift. And then the other thing I want to point out, now you are getting a full recipe and instruction manual. I gotta be honest, I didn't even look at the manual because it's self-explanatory. Wolfgang, it's not only electric, but it includes 3 blades, which is also unusual. This is what is probably the traditional design. That's what they call the zoodle. It's a julienne blade. So that looks like, you know, your alternative to spaghetti. Those are like spaghetti noodles. Then this actually might be my favorite because I love egg noodles. This is kind of like the width of an egg noodle because I love stroganoff. So you could actually do this and, you know, make a stroganoff and, you know, make those wide noodles. And then the go big or go home noodle, which is truly like a ribbon. That's that cone, and you just invert it like a little cone. And then, of course, you get the cleaner as well. Get that cookbook before the cookbook is gone. And Wolfgang, are you working on like a little salad over here?
I'm making a little salad here with lemon, radishes, a little lemon juice.
Okay. And a little honey for sweetness.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I like a little sweetness always with my salad.
Kind of balances it out.
That's why we love your food.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Fabulous.
You look at that. A little olive oil if you like it.
All right.
So we have radishes for color. Beautiful.
Okay. I can't help myself. I have to try the vegetarian.
You have to give me a little plate for me or something?
Big one or little?
No, whatever you have. It's fine.
I have big and I have little.
It's fine. It's fine.
I know. And you know what the other thing is, Wolfgang? It feels like a regular noodle. I think that's part of the fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can eat it like a regular noodle. That's what my kids love. They can twirl it and everything.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't try the vegetini.
I know, it's amazing.
Last hour. Holy cow. Oh, I'm going to do that at home, Wolf.
Now look at that. So here we have a radish salad with some
that's
raisins on here. Now let's put it here next to you too. So you get everything for you.
Oh, that's good. Wow.
And if you want, we can put a little Parmesan on top.
Okay.
Okay, look at that.
Okay, words cannot even
only
describe.
3 minutes left, you know.
All right, Martha is calling in New Jersey.
Hi, Martha. How are
Martha.
you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. We're
good.
excellent.
Martha,
I love your products. They're the best.
They really are. Martha, what made you decide to get our today's special?
I am a diabetic, and I need to take care of myself, and this is the best.
For sure. I know. And Martha, it's hard, especially sometimes when we've got, you know, specific challenges. We do what we do for our health, but sometimes we can't help feel a little bit cheated, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this is, you'll never miss those carbs or those little sugar spikes, Martha. I'm so glad you got our today's special, and best of health out there in New Jersey.
Thank you, Martha.
Thank you so much.
You will be so happy because you
Martha.
can make the food look good and taste good now.
So true. Martha, thank you again. Best of health to you. I'm going to have to take some of that vegetini.
I think we should go a little bit longer, then I'll make something more. Ask him how many more minutes you give him.
Steve, I don't know if you can hear Wolfgang. He's wearing a microphone. What do you want, Wolfgang? You want to spend some more time?
Yeah, then I cook something more.
I vote for that because then I've got more leftovers.
Yeah.
See, I'm no dummy. Because actually, Steve, that makes sense because the pan that Wolf is demonstrating right now, can we show the quantity left? Here's what we're going to go to after this presentation. We were actually going to go to a presentation of this pan, but because I think, Steve, you said we only have 800. Okay, there are 800 and 800 only, so it makes sense that we could spend a little more time on the today's special because this pan will not make a full airing. There are 800 of you who can get it. The only other way to ever get this pan in history has been in a $200 cookware set. It's only, this is the only time it's ever been an open stock piece. We're paying to send it to you. That flex pay is good for this hour. They made that flex pay good for this hour, ladies and gentlemen. So Wolfgang, I'm curious to see what you're going to do in this thing.
I'm thinking what Marianne gonna give me. I don't know.
Want?
She's
you
a little.
Cucumber?
Do
you want cucumber?
No, I'm gonna cook. I don't cook cucumbers.
Okay.
So give me a parsnip.
Okay.
Carrot.
I love parsnips.
Radish.
Okay.
And where is my machine here? I want to do something too. Jesus Christ, my machine.
Oh, you said Jesus Christ.
I'm telling you, these watermelon radishes.
Where's another machine? Here it is.
All right, the pan. Final, Steve, I'm sorry, is that final 600? No. There are only 600 of these?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, only 600 of the pan. You can see what Marion and Wolf have done literally in the last few moments. Oh, one other thing. Michael, I apologize. Maybe I could grab this, you know, just because I know. Sorry, Renee, I just want everybody to get some other ideas. Oh, look at that. I know. See, now I'm not quite like the team who works in the kitchen, but I don't have hands of steel yet, but I'm getting there because I like to cook too.
Yeah.
But just as an idea, you can use this as thickening agents, you know, in muffins, your food dehydrator. You can use it for cooking. You can use it for sweet. You can use it for savory. So it's here if you get it now. Oh, thank you. I will trade you, my friend. Okay, okay. And then it looks like we've got a great little, oh my goodness. This is good. It's so pretty. Talk about a great gift for everybody.
Yeah, look at that.
All right, well, we've got about another 60 to 90 seconds.
Okay.
So this is just a sample of things to come.
And give me brown sugar.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Yellow
All right,
squash.
as you do that, I'm going to load
squash.
up on the vegetini. I can't
All
help
right,
it.
so now this is a wintry vegetable dish. All root vegetables. And then I'm going to add a little bit of dates to sweeten it up because I have them here.
Because you can.
Because we can. Let's put them all in here.
That's
and
right.
And then...
Dates have more fiber than prunes.
Oh, do
so
they
good
really?
for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I love dates.
A little salt and pepper.
Okay.
And do you have a little cinnamon or something over there? Or some cookies? Do we have cookies over there? What do we have?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a fun idea. Hey, don't forget, this is today and today only on the pink. Steve, you said fewer than 3,000 now? Okay, final 3,000 on the pink. The red and the black are the most popular. And then, of course, the cookbook is selling pretty much 1-to-1. Patricia is getting hers in Texas. Hi there, Patricia.
Hi, dear Patricia. Hi. Look at that. I'm making some Texas-style root vegetables with brown sugar and dates.
You should be here, Patricia.
It looks great. I'm so excited to see this. My daughter is all into spiraling everything, and this is going to make it so much easier for her.
Isn't it, though? So, Patricia, I'm curious, because I feel like I've tried every spiralizer. Does she have one of those manual ones? Is that what she's used? Yeah. And she
was just telling me about that over the weekend, and I had seen Wolfgang show coming up, and I told her, well, I'm going to watch, and I'm going to see about getting one of those for you, and she's so excited. She can't wait. Your products just make a young cook a better cook, I think.
For sure. And Patricia, I know, first of all, she's going to want to kiss your whole face, because if she's like me, I know I love spiralizing, but my hands couldn't take the work, and those other ones are really hard to clean. Boy, she's going to be spiralizing everything.
Well, because it looks so good, and you can add so many amazing flavors.
Oh, Patricia, I'm so glad you got it for her. Thank you so much for stopping by HSN.
Thank you, Patricia.
Thank you so much.
Now look at that. If you cook a turkey like for Thanksgiving or any time of the year, you make vegetables like that, people are going to say, wow. How did you get that like that?
Patricia, thank you, honey.
Thank you, Patricia. We love you.
Great to have you there. I mean, honestly, it's a feast for the eyes. As good as this food looks, it tastes even better. And the thing is, you know, I have to be honest, when Wolfgang makes pasta dishes late at night, sometimes I do cheat and I go home and eat some, and then I regret it the next day, just because pasta really does stay with me. I will have no regrets after this show, and I don't feel denied
We can eat and eat and eat.
I mean, it's really true. Oh, Wolf, you did good. Now, what is all that? Like, is that little cinnamon?
Yeah, a little cinnamon on it, because I make like a Thanksgiving side dish. Something which is really good. A little cinnamon, a little dates, maybe a little brown sugar.
That is really good. Oh, my goodness.
So all the good stuff stays in there. Why? Because we don't cook it for a long time, because we don't have to, because it's cut very thin. And if you eat it, it fills up your body, it fills up your stomach, and you don't have to eat a ton of it, you know?
It's true, and I'm telling you, it's so savory. You feel satisfied. So, here's what's happening. We are over the 10,000 mark. We are way over what they anticipated. Way over. If you want the pink, there are 3,000 people only who get the pink. The red and the black are kind of tied. White and blue are not that far behind. The book. I know I keep saying this, but the book is, there's no way that book's gonna last the entire day. because 1 for 1, people are getting the book in addition to today's special.
Yeah.
And then one final thing, the 5-quart chef's pan. Steve, you said we have the final 600 of the 400 only.
400, oh my God, this is such a beautiful thing. If you would go to any store, I mean, it will cost 3 times more for sure.
Marianne, show everybody how easy this is again, and then I promise we'll get to Sherry, but I want you to see how easy this is to use.
Okay, Sherry, don't run away from us.
Don't go away, Sherry.
So your lid goes on, you choose your blade. We've chosen the double blade one. Drop in an onion, add your butter that has the teeth on it, and then it's just one button and away you go.
Isn't that cool?
Me too. We are racing. We are racing.
Oh,
we are racing. We are racing.
Yours is prettier.
I know. All right. Well, Sherry in Wisconsin got the today's special.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Sherry. Welcome to HSN.
Oh, how are you all? So nice to speak with you.
Nice to have you here,
Good to
Sherry.
see you.
So, who's getting that today's special?
I am.
Good girl. I love to hear that.
I've been getting Wolfgang things since he's been on.
Here's another pan.
I had 3 sets of pans. I gave one to each one of my daughters. I have all the utensils that have come up recently.
Shannon.
And let me tell you, my favorite thing are the new grinders.
Oh, yeah.
I have tried to get a pepper grinder that works for 50 years. I'm 77 years old, and it's the only one I've ever had that works.
Well, it's about time, right, Sherry?
It certainly is.
I would say so. Sherry, I tell you, I know Wolf and Marianne and I are having so much fun with this today's special, and I know you will too. Happy cooking out there in Wisconsin.
All right, so now the last dish I'm going to show you.
Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you, Sherry.
We love having you there.
Thank you. I love when people call. So now the last dish.
Okay, by the way, the pan that Wolfgang is using, we're not going to have a full airing of it. They're kind of actually having to scramble. So they're the only 400. They did that flex pay just for me and just for this hour. So just for this hour. And remember, this has never been done as an open stock piece. Never, ever, ever. In fact, the only other way to get this pan was in a $200 set. So the final 300 of the pan. In fact, I'm not even quite sure what we're going to show next because we're supposed to do a full presentation of the pan. So it'll be fun to see what's coming down the pike.
Now look at that. So the last, Marianne had more vegetables, onion, carrot, radishes.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a shrimp stir fry. And we make Chinese food already. So what are we going to do?
I know.
We're going to make them like in Provence or maybe like in Tuscany. So let me add some sun-dried tomatoes.
Right.
Gives it instead of tomato sauce.
I know. But Wolfgang, you make an excellent point because if you want them more Asian-inspired, add hoisin or soy sauce. If you want to make them more, or a little ginger. You want to make them more Provence or Italian in style.
Exactly.
Add, you know, basil or garlic or
whatever
oregano.
You like. Yeah, that's enough.
Or a little olive oil. So here's what we have left. Okay, so final 300. So final 300 on that pan.
Okay, now look at that. I use it just like a wok. But we are making Italian food.
Wow. I know. Hey, just so you know, we will be stamping this pan sold out. In fact, it's not going to make any airtime. So sadly, unless you're calling now, you will not get it. So I hope that you're able to take advantage of it. Oh, Wolfgang, I have to say, you have outdone yourself.
I know. Now look at that.
You really have.
What it is great with this pan, it works on any kind of surface. Now look at that here. Come here, Shannon. You are going to take some home of that. I can see it coming already.
Here we go. All right.
Look how beautiful it is.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Okay. Now let's plate it first.
Okay, we got to show off. It looks like a picture.
All right. Now look at it.
Did you time him? That took you maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, Wolfgang.
Look at that.
You. Do you know what? This is saying a lot because you know I've known you for over 20 years. I think the food that you've made in the show might be the prettiest TV food I've ever seen you do, and then it tastes amazing too. But I think this is
it tastes amazing and it's good for you. What we want to have is food which is good for you now.
Yes.
And you know, everybody talks about it, but you know, it is so hard.
Yeah.
Every day you eat, you want to eat pasta, you want to eat that. You don't want to miss flavors.
I know. Oh, hey, by the way, if you got the pan, woohoo! It is sold out. So thank you and congratulations. Remember, if you want our best buy of the day, Steve, on the cookbook, you said over 4,000 are gone. Okay, over 5,000 cookbooks. Now, here's the good news about that. I've got a cookbook if you're calling now. Now, as the day progresses, that will not be the case, okay? So get that cookbook. Yes. Then, of course, the pink, we have the final 3,000 pink for the day. Steve, I have time to say hi to Mary in Kentucky, don't I?
Okay, Mary in Kentucky,
how are you? Hi,
Mary
in Kentucky.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
Wolfgang.
Hi.
So, Mary, what made you decide to get our today's special?
Well, I've been wanting to diet like most people.
Yes.
But I was looking at like one in the store where you just do it manually, and I thought, oh, that's too hard. And then I came home, turned on the TV, and here this was. So I ordered it.
Well, Mary, you are so smart. I got to be honest. I have tried those manual ones, and you know, first of all, they're a lot of work, and boy, they are so tough to clean too.
Yeah, and just read the instruction, and it's so easy to operate.
It is. Oh, Mary, I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
I am too, and I got the cookbook, and I've always wanted to say hi to Wolfgang and how much I love him and his products, but I've always been a bit shy, but I thought, I'm going to do it tonight.
Oh, Mary, we are so happy. Don't be shy. Don't worry.
That's right. Mary, you picked a great place to start.
Thank you.
Best
and it's a good start for the new year. 2007 started great, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. And you know what? All these leftovers, I don't even have to feel guilty about. I don't, because I'm loading up on my veggies. And it is a feast for the eyes. In fact, even before I take anything else away, look at how gorgeous. Marion and Wolf and I are going to be back. We've got some more surprises because that pan already sold out. We'll be back in a second.
The HSN mobile app is convenient and easy to use for all of your HSN shopping needs. On the app, it's so easy to find the item you want and place your order within seconds. Read the product descriptions and reviews before you purchase, or watch a live feed of HSN and purchase the airing item and other items that have recently aired. Just go to hsn.com and search app to download now.
I'm inspired by almost everything around me that's beautiful. I'm Victoria Wick. I grew up in South Korea, so I can see things from a different perspective and marry all the multicultural elements into one design. I'm all about balance and versatility. In the Victoria Wick collection, you're gonna find exclusive designs, high quality cuts. No detail is too small, and my designs are never ending. It's fun, timeless, and still fashionable.
San Francisco is the home to a little bit of everything, including Benefit Cosmetics. As former models, Jean and Jane Ford knew the challenges women faced with makeup. Their solution? To create their own line, focusing on solving women's beauty dilemmas. Today, Maggie and Annie carry on the family tradition. And those same products are still some of the most famous instant beauty solutions around the world.
Like our mom and aunt always say, laughter is the best cosmetic.
There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
What's a better way to start your week than with me? What's on this week?
It's the Tucson Gem Event Takeover. Your favorite jewelry guests just got back from the big gem show in Tucson. Victoria Wick, Carol Brody, and Jay King discovered new jewelry, and we have them all, Adam. Plus, get a sneak peek at Colleen Lopez's Tucson Gem Today special. The night couldn't be more dazzling. It all starts Monday at 7 p.m.
At HSN, we're celebrating a better you. Because healthy is more than just eating right. It's finding balance and treating yourself to a life well lived. Find your Zen-spiration. From a healthy mind to a healthy home, it's time to feel good, inside and out. Because we believe healthy is happy. Live well and be happy with the health and wellness experts at HSN.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
It's a big night for Wolfgang. Talk about a huge today's special launch. Over 10,000, actually over 11,000 gone. We've got yours now. The cookbooks will no way make the entire day, but now we have something that's actually better than today's special. This is the lowest price in history, and not only are we doing this for, what is that flex pay, like $12 and change? $12.48, $8 if you use your HSN card. It is the genius, I kind of call it the twist and shout. So it's kind of the twist and mix, the twist and shout. There's only one other manufacturer that I know of doing a similar design, and it's $60 elsewhere. But we include 3 different blades. So you get your beater blade, your balloon whisk, and your aerator, because everybody's talking about healthy eating. You can make, you know, whipped cream out of skim milk.
You know what? I make hot chocolate for my son in the morning.
Really?
And then I make milk, skim milk.
Yeah.
Froth it up, and he thinks it's whipped cream.
Right, because you'll never know. Of course, you all know Wolfgang Puck. Thank you so much for your phone calls. We have so many of you who are still calling on our today's special. You know, the thing about this is, Wolfgang, I love it because I love, you know, frittatas, and I love whipping a lot of air into my eggs, but I don't have the hand strength to do it, you know, like I used to be able to.
Yeah, no, it's hard for a lot of people to hold the bowl, to do everything. Here, all you have to do is hold the little machines. For whatever you do, it makes it so simple. If you make your foam for your cappuccino, for your coffee, or you're gonna make your meatloaf,
lattes,
whatever it is, or your salads, your chicken salad.
So you pick your colors of choice. We've got the apple green, that kind of ruby red, the turquoise or that teal blue, white, or black or orange. And one quick word to the wise, we have a very special kitchen promotion going on right now. If you spend $99 or, you know, more at that $99 threshold for the next 48 hours, you will get free shipping on your Wolfgang Puck and other kitchen favorites, so not just Wolfgang Puck. So Wolf, what are we gonna demonstrate for everybody first?
Well, should we start over there with Marianne?
Should we go to...
Marianne is excited here. I can see her. She is getting wild over here. All right, Marianne, it's almost 2 in the morning.
Because a lot of you know Marianne as Wolf's right-hand woman. What are we going to start here with, my friend?
This is a milkshake because, it's a great hand mixer, but I love that it twists into this drink maker shape. Yeah. And this aerator, oh my gosh, it's almost like the old-fashioned milkshake maker.
Yes,
so we've got some milk, some raspberries. This could be whatever flavor you want. Yeah. This is just vanilla ice cream. And then you're just gonna use that wand, push it down into the ice cream, and watch it blend so beautifully. Some whipped cream on the top when we're done.
Holy moly.
I love that Wolfgang made an appliance that's small, that tucks into a drawer, but that's tough enough to do this job. You're gonna work it. This is a little bit stiff on this ice cream, okay?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can do it in one of those kind of pina colada glasses, you could do it in almost anything. Yeah. But you know,
nice.
And you know what I love too, Marianne, is, and by the way, Marianne is, you know, not only Wolf's right-hand woman, but, you know, his pastry chef. So if you can find something that does everything from milkshakes to meatloaf, you know, and chicken salad and everything in between.
And doesn't take a lot of space.
Right, doesn't take up a lot of room. You've got a winner. But that's what I love most about this. So there aren't, like, you know, with a protein smoothie, like if you're adding protein powder into something, you don't have to worry about any granules because it's small enough to really kind of get around the edges.
It's a thick smoothie, like in the summertime.
It is like that's like an old-fashioned shake right there. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Boy, you want to talk about making us hungry.
I know, now we have to taste it.
I think that's a rule, isn't it?
I know. How do we get down there? I want to get down there.
Sorry. Isn't it cool that
down to the good stuff.
Yeah. A hand mixer, because you just press that button and twist it into the shape that you want.
Which, remember, you are getting that aerator disc for free.
How are we going to get?
One quick thing I do want to point out, because a lot of you, Steve, we're at over 11,000 today's specials gone, correct? If you missed out on that today's special, I know you're seeing that item number rotate at the bottom of the screen. You want to talk about a feast for your eyes. I'm getting so excited about eating vegetables again. I know you are too. Normally, after I work with Wolfgang, I'll be perfectly honest, the only regrets I have are like how long I have to spend on the treadmill the next day because I'm feasting, you know, on all the goodies you make.
No, I feel good already. I ate all the veggies now.
Right, I'm not panicking tonight.
I can splurge on my favorite thing a little bit, dessert.
But you know what? Wolfgang makes an excellent point because you're saving hundreds, at least in my case, thousands of calories on the pasta or the regular carbs. If you're gluten intolerant, you have to, you know, watch the sugars in your diet. I don't feel bad now about maybe having a little ice cream.
Yeah,
I don't
so
feel
you have
bad about adding a little butter.
Exactly.
You know, because you're saving so many calories. Okay, you're actually gonna make something that I'm in love with. Now, you did this one at a time. It's like a, almost like a buffalo chicken dip kind of thing.
It's almost like a buffalo chicken salad.
Yeah. And that's a little hot sauce, right? So we've just got chicken, it looks like cream cheese.
Cream cheese, a little mayo, celery, onions, just leftover rotisserie chicken.
Okay.
And you're just gonna blend it. You don't have to get out your gigantic stand mixer, lug it out of the cabinet, just to make a little dip if you want to entertain.
Why not? Hey, Steve, I want to double check. Marian, do we have some of your books on hsn.com in this? Okay, I think we do. Okay, I'm sorry, I know it's somewhere because I own it. I do. So get that cookbook. But, you know, Wolf, that's what's so fun.
No, in no time it's done.
No. Hey, one thing...
So you can make it as spicy or as light as you like.
Hey, one thing is Wolfgang does, this demonstration in particular, there's no center post on the beater blade. So there's not like a lot of climbing. You know,
look at that. And also, it's easy to clean.
It's easy to clean. So you don't get that stuff where it kind of, you know, chases all the way up into the mixer, which is really smart on his part in terms of design. And then, of course, you get the aerator disc for free, the the balloon whisk as well. Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, so you put that for your Super Bowl, for your game time, put that on the table.
For sure.
You don't have to worry about
Well, the Oscars are kind of my you know, Super Bowl, so that's for my party.
Oh, even I do the Oscars.
I know, see?
See?
But you know what's so interesting, Wolf? I mean, no one, you know, has catered or met more heads of state or celebrities than you. The celebrities really like that comfort food, don't they?
Oh, totally.
Don't they? It's really true. So
you know, it's actually both. You know, I made for them the salmon with my vegetinis, with the carrots and everything.
Okay, I'll try this.
Everybody loved it. I actually made up a recipe for BuzzFeed too because they wanted to know. So we made that. So, but then on the other hand, it's both. You know, life is all about balance.
It is. Okay, so what are we going to do over here?
This is the meatloaf, Wolf. Do you want to show them how we mix it?
No, you show them.
Okay.
He's moved on to dessert, Marian.
Milkshake. Okay.
Exactly. Which you got to love a chef. You have a sweet tooth, like a really wicked sweet tooth, don't you? I mean, all right, so the meatloaf, you know, Marian, I love this, but let's be honest. I mean, we don't want to ruin our manicure or have our especially on Valentine's Day, be smelling like onions and garlic.
And it's cold and miserable on your hands.
And to get that out from underneath your nails, the smell of it, it's impossible.
It's really impossible.
And it does it really delicately, especially because it doesn't have to have that center post. So instead of doing it with a mixer, instead of doing it by hand, use Wolfgang's little twist and mix. That's perfect for the job. And I love that as soon as I'm done with the mixing, this pops right out, right into the dishwasher. I don't even have to touch it.
No.
And the meatloaf is not mashed. It's perfectly mixed in a real gentle way.
So it's not over-processing it. I thought we had lost you to the milkshake there for a moment.
Just for a moment, it's okay.
But that's what's really cool because that way it's mixed uniformly, so you don't have like big chunks of something.
So it's easy to do with no problem.
It is, you know, because if you're doing, say, a tuna salad or a tuna casserole or something like that, the last thing you want is like all your green pepper kind of lumped in one spot or all your onions lumped in one spot. And it's hard to get it uniform. That way you get that beautiful uniformity. It's going to bake easier. It's going to look prettier as well. Remember, I'm only aware of one other manufacturer that does kind of this twist design. Now, there's a little button. You simply twist. Like Marian was showing you can use it almost like an immersion blender with that great, you know, aeration disc, if you will. And then you can use it like a traditional mixer with that balloon whisk or the regular beater insert with no center post so you don't get the kind of climbing that you usually come to expect. Wolfgang, are you doing whipped cream over there or what are you doing?
I'm making a meringue here for my baked Alaska. In our bowls, you know, you need to have a good bowl, but more importantly, You don't gonna whisk for half an hour. Most of the people get tired. You know, you have to train for that.
Sure.
Most of the people are not real athletes. So.
No. I mean, honestly, when I try to do meringue by hand, I'm giving
that's
up.
so easy. And you know what is so good? It's so easy to hold. It's not a heavy machine where you say, oh my God, now it hurts my hand. It's so easy to hold.
But Wolfgang's right, because in the last, year in particular, the arthritis has really started to act up in my hands. And, you make adaptations. There's just some things I can't do anymore.
I think we're done.
Ah.
What is in here?
No, I'm not standing next to you when you do that demonstration anymore. So.
We can wear it. It's our meringue. Where's the camera?
That's all live, ladies and gentlemen. So you got to be a brave man.
No, you have to have a good mixer, and then it's easy. Then you don't even have to be brave. You just have to mix your egg whites with sugar, and that's it. You get a little ice cream, maybe.
And you do your little baked Alaska,
Make your little baked Alaska.
Fancy dessert. So remember, this is like a half off. Well, it is a half off sale. This is the lowest price ever offered. Wolf, it's $24.95.
Oh my God, yeah.
I know, right? It's a half off sale, only as long as supplies last. It's on a flex pay of $12 and change, $8 and change if you happen to have an HSN card. And remember, that is today and today only. Wolf only has a couple of shows, and I do have to say, you're actually moving into such a busy part of your year.
Yeah,
I know with the big academies coming up.
I really should be in LA already.
I know you should.
We have a huge party for the Grammys.
Yeah, but you know how busy this is.
And then the Oscars are coming up in 2 weeks.
And so we won't see Wolfgang after this visit again until the spring. So after this visit is over, he's not back until the spring. So definitely, even if you're starting to think, I know it might be even a little early, but if you're starting to think of your Easter baking, you're starting to think to your spring baking, your spring parties and the like. Absolutely perfect. Great for Mom for Mother's Day. Great as a Valentine's Day gift for yourself, because you'll use it for so much more than baking. Even if you just use it to get a nice whipped fluffy omelet or a frittata, for crying out loud.
And I love this example right in front of you, Shannon, because in front of you, the very one closest to you, that is a vanilla cake mix that was made using the instructions on the back where it says beat it with a wooden spoon for 100 strokes.
Okay.
Look how lumpy, look how low.
Yeah,
the very same cake mix, same recipe, done with Wolfgang's mixer for the time that it specifies.
Look at how
smoother,
much fluffier.
Much higher. Which one do you think is lighter and more moist on your tongue?
In fact, it's so funny, Michael. It'd be hard to shoot from the side because this doesn't even come up over the lip of the pan.
I know.
You know what I mean? And this is just like ballooning over the top. I mean,
that's the power of a mixer.
It is, and that's what I mean when I say I've given up on making meringues myself because my arm and my shoulder just won't take it. My hands won't take it. Even things like your scrambled eggs. I love egg white frittatas, and they get fluffier.
No, totally. If you don't whisk them, it's like rubber. If you whisk them right, you're gonna say, "What? I don't miss the egg yolks."
It's really true.
Or sometimes I use like the egg whites of 3 eggs and then maybe 1 whole egg. So that way you get a little bit of the flavor. But the most important thing is that the egg whites are fluffy.
For sure. Oh, now what is this yumminess?
This is a mug cake that has coffee in it, which I know Wolfgang loves. I know he doesn't usually eat a cake that comes out of the microwave, but I think that you'll like it. Well, tell me what you think. But what's so cool...
You eat it first. I want to see if you survive it, I will eat it.
You will. But you mix it right in the mug. So these are all the rage right now. Why? Because we want the chocolate, but we don't want a ton of it. If you struggle with your weight like I do, you know what I'm talking about. We know we want the fix, but not so much of it. So right into the mug goes your ingredients. This is just a little bit of milk and a tablespoon of oil. Your twisted mix goes in.
I look like I'm doing like an arm workout. I'm doing pantomime with my crew. We were looking for a physical sample of Miriam's cookbook, but it is available. Sorry about that. Sorry, Rachel. I'm like, do you want the mug? I'm filling in everything, except what I'm a terrible game player. Are you good at playing games like those? Name that tune and
No, I like the one when you turn the bottle.
Somehow I'm not surprised by that.
I don't know what you're playing.
Right. Okay, that's my kind of game too.
Okay, good.
Okay, but there's that baked Alaska, and you can see how whipped and how light and how fluffy that is. So I just want to show off some of the fruits of Wolf and Marion's labor from that today's special. If you were trying to get through, Steve, I think over 11,000 gone.
Yeah.
Okay, over 11,000 gone. Yours is here. We have the final 3,000 pink. Look at what a beautiful thing. You'll never look at vegetables or fruit ever the same way again. I mean, you really won't. And it's so funny because normally I feel a little guilty when I get off the air with Wolfgang because I've overindulged. Tonight, I feel great, and you will too. So, Wolfgang, you are back at, what, 10 or 11 a.m.? Do you know, my friend? 10. Okay, 10 a.m.
Oh, 10, it's a good time.
Yeah, and I'm actually off for the weekend.
Oh.
I'm not answering my phone. Okay, in the meantime, Lancome is back, and we'll look forward to seeing you at 10. Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you all at 10, and thanks for calling me. Bye, Galila and Alexander and Oliver. Love you, and Byron and Cameron.
Absolutely. Thanks for all the great calls, everyone.
And thanks everybody out there for buying the pot, especially for calling. See ya.
Well, I am glad that you are shopping.